guest is Curtis Frawley. I met Curtis. I judged Houston Has Talent, and you are just amazing to me. Your setup, Curtis, and how you did. And I want to share a little about you. I was reading your bio, and you were born in a family that loved music. Is that correct?
I absolutely was. My family and I gathered around all the time in the living room when I was just a little kid, and turned on what cassette tapes at the time, and gathered around and sang in the evenings. My mother and I grew up singing together.
And in your bio, I was reading that in the 8th grade you won first place in old-time rock and roll, and we just heard from Brandon old-time rock and roll. So I'm sure you could relate to Brandon.
Oh yeah, watching Brandon brought back a lot of old memories for me. Not very fair of you to bring me on after Jerry Lee Lewis Jr.
So tell me, what was it like when you were singing old-time rock and roll and you were in the 8th grade? At that time, did you feel that you'd be where you are today, or what made you inspired you?
You know, I always loved music from a very young age, and I always enjoyed getting up at church and singing. But in the 8th grade, when I got the opportunity to do the talent show, and I won first place, listening to the crowd roar, I think was an addiction for me. You know, I was very passionate about music, but it was that moment that I knew this is what I want to do. This is what I love to do. And from that moment on, you know, I've just full force given it everything I got to try and make those dreams a reality.
I know when I judged you there, tell us about that and how you felt with so many people there to win first place in your category. Tell us what you sang there and how you felt about continue winning.
You know, people always ask me about how do you feel about getting in front of large crowds, and I'll tell you, I am more nervous in front of 2 or 3 people than I am in front of 2 or 3,000 people. I don't know what it is, but I guess the odds of people liking you are greater when there's a big crowd out there. So, but I did Tonight I Want to Cry that night on that show, and I love the story that song tells. I love how music videos can tell a story of a song. So that night I tried to bring the music video to the live stage show and have a set and kind of do some things there. So it kind of helped tell a story as I was singing.
You know, I was really amazed too. Right after that show, you performed for a big event, which every year they have in the Heights. And you were on stage and thousands of people coming by and you're with your band, and I think that was pretty awesome there.
Yeah, that was a good time.
Yes, and another thing, you tell us you landed a job on 93Q Country. Share that with us.
That was back when I was 21. I wanted to kind of learn all facets of the music industry, and I thought what a better way to do it than get in the radio industry. And I got a job working in promotions at 93Q here in Houston, and it was a great opportunity for me. I met a lot of people in the music industry, and a lot of opportunities were forwarded to me because of that. One of them being meeting a top producer-songwriter in Nashville and having that opportunity to move there and record some of his music, and that really got the ball rolling for me.
Oh, that's wonderful. And also, you didn't share with us, and I want you to. I was reading in your bio where the mayor recognized you and declared a day for you. Tell us what that's like. You're not bashful. You tell me you're bashful, but all these good things are happening.
Yeah, I have definitely been honored with some great things. The city of Humble, which is where I was raised, asked me to do a benefit concert there in that town several years ago. And my band and I flew in from Nashville and did the show there, and in the middle of my show, the mayor walked out on stage and kind of stopped the show and interrupted me and handed me a declaration declaring that that day would be Curtis Frawley Day from that point forward. It was a great honor for me, a very emotional time period for me, so yeah, it's an exciting thing for me. I joke with my family and friends that that's my holiday, so I don't work on that day.
And recently you have just released, share it with us, a brand new release from all these great things coming up to where they are now.
Yeah, I've taken the past few years of my life and kind of all of those into songs, and I've released my latest CD. It's called Second Chance.
That love is a distant dream.
You were really awesome.
Thank you.
And I wish you continued success. It looks like you're going right to the top.
Keeping our fingers crossed.
Yes, and thank you for being on the Yellow Rose.
Thank you very much. I'm glad to be here.
And reach for the moment before it slips by. Here is your second chance. Take it and fly.